Hey there, Justin from U-Joint Off-Road in Colorado here again. Sending our good buddy Cole's 2013 V10 extended body home today. Man, this thing's a beauty. This is a classic U-Joint build right here. Got all the kit. So Cole found this very nice low-mile van for the sole purposes of us converting. He's got a larger family. He's got a bunch of kids, more on the way. And this is just the perfect answer for most guys that have, 2, 3, 4 plus kids. You know, these things are 15 passenger and this thing's got all the rows of seats in it. So if you're still trying to go off-road and take your family with you, there really is nothing better than an extended body E-Series converted to four-wheel drive. We've built several now for large outdoor families. So of course, Cole came to us for the full four-wheel drive conversion. He did opt for the AccuTune custom valve shock upgrade, custom spec springs as always, of course, and then a full restoration on the frame all the way back. Stage 3 front axle, of course, with our scratch-built Dana 60, 488 gears on this one to match the 37-inch tires, and of course all the Dynatrac goodies from the knuckles out. We did upgrade the brake pads on this one for him. He wanted a little bit of extra stopping power because he does plan on towing a trailer. So we got some EBC green stuff pads in there. Warren hubs. I think we might be switching full-time to the Warren hubs just because of availability purposes. We got Method 701s, 17x9 in 8-on-170. And then we've got a 37 1250 17 Toyo Open Country AT3 around those. Front, we added a black Fleet grille, just bare. We've got our FB002 front bumper. Got some interesting lights in here. We've got some racers, we've got some pros. Those were spec'd by the customer. And then we've got a Xeon 14.5 Warren in here as well. That was spec'd by the customer as well. And then we've got the Agency 6 Fairlead and Factor 55 thimble with the matching Warren shackles up front as well. Down below, we've got our front receiver. This does have our OBA, so that's hooked up. And then we've got our bus bar behind the grill that we use to wire up the Anderson plug and the winch. We did add the Bushwhacker Fender Flares and the U-Joint side steps as well. Rear side step, or the rear fender flares are no longer available. That is true. I have enough to fulfill all of my builds on the schedule, but until somebody else takes over production, those are gone, which is a major bummer. So of course this has the 5R110 transmission in it, so we just have to swap the tail housing. And we bolt a 34 spline NV271 up to that. 2 custom 1350 CV drive shafts. See our all stainless exhaust reroute up there. And then you can see the shortened fuel tank there to clear the transfer case. And then right up above, we've got all our onboard air stashed. All right, up in the cab. We've got interior controls for the airbags, four-wheel drive indicator light down there. We also added a Red Arc Tow Pro for Cole. And then we also added our S-Pod system as well. This one's kind of interesting. It's switching all the lights. Like usual, we've got a backup light overdrive, the air compressor, but we did an aux on this one, but we shifted it with their electronic shifter. So that's pretty interesting. I'll show you that in a minute. And then we've got just the standard floor shifter. Yeah, this thing's clean as a whistle. Let's see what we've got for miles here. 66,000. Getting harder and harder to find like this. So in the back, we added our airbags for towing load leveling. And of course you saw the custom valved AccuTune shocks back there. All new brakes in the back as well, with EBC yellow stuff in the back. So there's the aux locker. Go ahead and do my favorite part of the job. There you see the aux cable shifter going up to the electronic actuator that shifts it, so that's cool. We had to relocate the EVAP box for the four-wheel drive conversion on the V10s. And then on this one, we also added a rear skid as well, the extended body rear skid. And there's the Alcan HD shackles. Very nice. Out back, we've got the U-joint rear bumper. Pelican box, the only custom mods on this one. We went with a S2 backup light, so we keep it all Baja designs. And then we flush mounted a Ford trailer plug in there with the 4 7-pin combo. And then we've got the rear OBA port as well for doing both side rear tires. On this side we added a luminance ladder. Then we did an OVS 270 awning up there. So that goes around the front over there, covers the front door, and then loops all the way around the back. And then we also got him set up with a little camera mount, and then of course the rack that it all attaches to. And then eventually off this side we'll have a shower cube as well. So roof rack all loaded up with stuff. It's a super cool build. Like I said, these really are the best way, I think, for if you've got a big family and you still want to go off-roading and camping. There's nothing better than these. You know, we've got a lot of guys that have double rooftop tents on the top, and you know, these 270 awnings, they have walls, and you can basically create a whole separate room outside. So I think it's a very viable option if you're still trying to head outdoors with all your kiddos. Trying to make sure I didn't forget anything else. We did so much to this thing. All wraps up in 7 minutes. All right, if I forget anything, I'll leave it down in the comments below. Otherwise, if you have any questions, please email me, justin@ujoinoffroad.com. Shoot me a DM down below or something. If you're inquiring about an install in North Carolina or a DIY kit, please email chris@ujoinoffroad.com. Thank you.